You asked if we were rolling, and we answered you 3 times yes.
Oh, I didn't hear any of those.
No,
as we were answering,
I'm promoting
you guys
the pod
went, Are
right
we
now.
rolling?
I already posted mine because I'm under 40. It took me just a few seconds. This over 40 crowd.
All
takes them a
right.
second to do
Let's
promo.
not go with the AGE.
AG. Oh, age. Okay.
What do you think of AI, Kyle? Of what's going on with AI? Those pictures.
You know, that's not even what's scary. You know what's scary with AI is it can write articles and like write jokes and write songs and like it could just replace. We don't even need to be autist anymore.
Okay, but if I want to start using AI, like, is there a place on the internet that I go and I
Google.com.
Google.com, or do you
Hey,
guys
I
know?
mean-
It's called Rule 34.
Oh,
Rule 34.
Yeah. So if you just look up Rule 34 and type in what you want to...
That sounds like a street I was born on.
Yeah.
So Rule 34. So I'm a junior in college, and I
Yeah.
have to make.
You were not a junior in college.
Guys, I look just like a junior in
Oh,
college.
okay.
So I'm a junior in college, and I have to turn in a paper.
Yes.
Yeah.
For like my lit class. I just go on rule34.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do it for me.
I mean, literally, like.
Do I take a personality test first, and then my professor won't know if I plagiarized or not?
No, you just type in your favorite show, and then you type in Rule 34 afterwards, and it takes things from there. You should do it right now.
Okay.
What's going on? You're like
I think they're
body
fucking with us.
camera model now?
I think these guys are fucking with us, so I'm going to do it. And it's going to be rule, you're fired.
Rule 34, and then type in your favorite show.
Well, don't
Right.
fire me
Like
today. I showed
do you
up
have
an hour late. So
Rule,
Yeah,
so did I. Rule
let's go easy on him
34,
today.
Do you have like a cartoon show that you like, Bader?
South Park.
Barbies.
Yeah, type in Rule 34 South Park.
Okay.
And it'll like, you can be like, write a synopsis of this
What
episode.
the fuck is this, dude?
It's crazy, right?
Wait, no. It's not crazy. They said it's like a cartoon fucking page.
Wait, hold on. Let me just look at a couple more of them. Damn. Cartman's mom's got Tego Biggies.
Rule number 1. Do not try to trick me. And stop buying motherfucking lights.
This is so Rule 34 is a thing on the internet. Rule 34 is a thing where they say the rule of the internet is that if it exists, there's porn of it. So you can type in Rule 34 and then anything,
Dude, this
and
is like
porn will come
hardcore
up.
cartoon
Yeah.
porn.
Yeah,
And
I like
it's in Spanish. Estoy no camino nada entre nosotros verdad. Quieres
I knew you were
calarete
Mexican.
nos ven escuchi?
I like that you took
This
the
is like
time.
hardcore, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
it's
porn.
pretty crazy.
Fuck you. 5 seconds later. Fuck you. You founded me. Ass 5 times already. Did you just already come? Are you still coming? I enjoy poning your ass, and we'll be doing this all night. Just get your ass tighter.
Which character is saying that?
Cartman.
You should do it in a Cartman impression because I couldn't tell.
Yeah, this is okay. This is a horrible thing. I don't want anyone at home to do this, but let's just go Rule 34, Joe Biden.
Well, I love this fit. You look so comfy.
Thanks. Does it make you want to just kind of lay on top of me?
You look like a Persian Santa. I love it. Yeah. Guys, I took the holiday train here.
How's that?
Fucking so annoying. I just wanted the train to run on time. And then every time they're like, welcome to the holiday train. And just such a...
Oh,
just
they
a-
like sing on it and stuff?
Yeah. And then there's one that's like they're missing like the train car, you know? There's one train car that they did away with. And it's just a sleigh with like Santa. And then there's, it's Chicago, so there's also like a cop.
We want everyone to be jolly. And to your left, we have 2 security guards, a police officer,
Yeah.
and a man with an assault rifle.
Hey, have you guys ever pleased yourself to animation porn?
No, never.
Damn. Austin smiled.
And
right
how do we
away.
know Lee Harvey Oswald did it?
Austin did it. He's done it.
Austin pleasures himself to diet right.
Really?
Exactly.
You can stick it in the bottle. That makes sense.
that more lights?
Oh,
I mean, this.
It's like for sunscreen.
Lee Harvey
How do we know Lee
Oswald.
did it though? Wasn't he the guy who just took the fall?
He was raised Lutheran and then converted to communism.
Damn. The Church for
See, he was a
Communism is rough.
You get that joke?
What?
Damien's like, see, he was a Protestant.
It also
Nice,
says that
dude.
he's
I love religious humor.
It says that he's an enemy of John F. Kennedy.
You don't say.
Yeah. In the way that he blew out the back of his head.
Look up John Wilkes Booth, see if he's an enemy of Abraham Lincoln.
He has 2 comic book appearances.
That's wild.
This is on comicbookreligion.com.
Okay,
Is
so
this-
it's
is this
definitely
where-
real.
I mean, we know what. This is where Nick gets all his facts from.
It looks so. It says
Yeah.
that he was in the Avengers West Coast number 60, July 1990. That's stupid.
That's wild.
Let's buy that comic book.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you think it's worth?
Let's have one less light and let's just do that.
Yeah, we could sell a light.
Let's sell a light and buy
I
that
mean-
comic book.
Are we under interrogation with this amount of lights?
It is wild. We are recording, right?
Yeah.
We're doing a podcast?
Yeah, we're doing
okay.
a podcast. All right, let's see here. Avengers West Coast. What's it going for?
Well, it was originally sold for $1.
Okay, that would have been a steal.
Yeah. Why even get rid of something if you only get $1 out of it?
Right. Just keep.
Are there dollar stores
Hold on
still?
to it. No, I think there used to be, and now they're like $1.68 or
Yeah,
something.
Dollar Tree's now $1.25.
Yeah. Joe Biden made Dollar Tree expensive.
See,
now.
you know how fucked we are when even the dollar store becomes $2.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, if you homeless people don't even ask you for $1 anymore. They start with 5.
If you give them $1, they look at it and they're like,
Thanks.
yeah, they just get more sad.
Now,
like,
if I have
thanks.
something stuck in my teeth, I can get it out.
Yeah, and I just
clean
look at them and
dollar.
I'm like, I know you're going to buy drugs and booze with this anyway, you dummy. Get a job.
Yeah. Yeah. What I like to do is I like to ask people, homeless people, I'm like, okay, you found yourself in this situation. Do you think it's because you're not making any passive income? And then they're like, what is that? And then I say, takes one to know one, and then I walk away. And I don't even know what that means totally.
Usually I just look at the tent that they have and I say, is there room for 2? And they kind of look up and I put my foot out like that. And I'm like, is there room for 2?
and they're
then,
like, sir, are those $700 shoes?
and then I take out a $20 bill and then I go like this and then I ejaculate.
Nice. You got to come the way you come. What the fuck is happening?
Well, how are these so cheap? These are only $25?
Yeah, that's a mint one is $25. You can get other ones for just like $5.
So comic books have all plummeted? I thought they were like gazillion dollars.
Maybe no one wants the JFK get shot one.
That dude, that is a
I
keeper.
don't know. I
in
feel
my
like that's
opinion.
like one that people would want. Are people is JFK like? Would you say he's like? Do people love him? Is he beloved?
After he died. But he also, there's a lot, I heard Putin has the gun around, not the gun, the bullet that killed him around his neck.
How'd he get it?
How did he fish it out of the back of his skull?
Well, because the KGB was behind killing him.
Oh,
Because he stopped the Red Scare.
but wasn't that like?
Do
a
you
lot
understand
of,
that I have no idea what I'm talking about right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
but like JFK's kind of like a weird guy in general, right? Like he was never even supposed to be president. Like his dad, like kind of hooked him up a little bit and paid for.
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of shit,
He had
right?
a brother, I think Joe, who was his Joe Jr. His dad was Joe Kennedy, who was like a war hero. His dad, I think, was an ambassador for the United States for something. I don't think his father was. This could all be wrong. by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Like
What I
most of the
like-
podcast, when we say facts, like
I like
most
to
of them are not
speculate.
factual.
JFK is a crook. Hey, will you say that?
He had a connect. I mean, his father was a very affluent businessman, but I don't know if his father like put him up for presidency.
That's
but then,
what I always heard.
but they also say that he cooperated with the modern mafia at the time, and they kind of helped him get elected as well.
I
Like
think
Sam
we're-
Giancana
I
and
think we're all
JFK.
set on plugging in lights, Austin. I am surrounded by lights.
I think he's doing this because he thinks it's funny.
This is a bit of a troll. It feels like.
Like the
Remember that? Remember
inside
the,
jokes. You know the thing about inside jokes
Yeah.
are generally
outside?
audiences don't laugh at them.
Yeah,
Then how do you explain this podcast?
I like this.
We
Just
don't.
go in front of
you
the
could definitely
camera.
explain our 81 listeners.
Just- One of our listeners, my cousin, was like, "Hey, what's the name of your podcast again? I like it, but I can't remember."
I don't know the name of it.
One of our 81 listeners, he didn't know. He didn't know what the name was.
Well,
If we called it I Am Chris, it wouldn't have been
We-
easily found.
What about Everybody Hates Chris?
I think that has that's a ring to it.
That's got some potential.
it is on the table that we might change the name of the podcast in 2022 because nobody knows what it is. But it's kind of at the same thing.
I gotta say, as a white comic, it is very, very funny to make hosts go, "Yeah, tell them I'm on the Baubak Podcast," and then immediately they get mad. Like they're like, "What does that mean?"
We're keeping the name.
And I'm like, that it's Chris's name, you racist.
But also, nobody
I
knows.
get to flip it. It's so nice. To
Okay,
finally get
I
to
agree.
do
We
that.
should make everyone racist.
To like 24-year-old liberal arts kids.
Yes.
Not
Austin,
you
Why are
guys.
you
You
making
guys
fun of
are cool.
Austin and the guys? Austin
Nah.
also doesn't know what he is, though, either. He's going by other, is what he said. Is what he
That's
told
not. I don't think that's the right pronoun.
Whatever happened? Why isn't there a conservative art school?
me. A conservative art school?
Yeah.
What would it be? Like Confederate flags? And like
Caterpillar School.
Yeah. It's where
It's in Peoria,
how to
Illinois.
be
It's the
capitalist and
Caterpillar
like,
School.
don't donate to the homeless, but build a shelter for the write-off.
it'd be the only school that has a stand-up class for sure.
Yeah. Conservative arts.
Taught by Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
No, Andrew Tate, Dennis Miller,
And that fucking idiot started showing up in my
Greg
algorithm.
Geraldo.
Like
He's
Andrew
no
Tate
longer
guy.
with us. No, not Greg Giraldo. Who's the guy who used to be? He's very conservative now. He used to be a
Cool guy.
He had a talk show. He's got a mustache.
Geraldo Rivera.
Geraldo Rivera.
He would be a professor
He's
there.
really conservative.
Come on,
now?
we're building a conservative school. Name some
Yeah.
professors.
Well, I think we should call it the conservatory.
The conservatory.
What do you guys think?
I think that's a great idea.
Okay. So, Eamon, who's your first choice?
Acting professor, theater department, Gina Carano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to make department chair of psychology, Jordan Peterson.
I like that.
For sure.
I'm gonna put Tucker Carlson in front of all. He's in charge of the libraries.
Journalism.
Yeah.
the library.
No. And I think
He's a librarian and he has to be there 24/7. The library never closes.
creative writing would be Charlie Rose.
Yeah. I'm Charlie Rose.
I think Elon Musk is there, and the whole time he's going, I don't even know why I'm a professor here.
Yeah. What is this? What is this?
He just drives around in his car,
Oh,
a floating Tesla. He
Yeah.
just drives around the campus and waves all
And
day.
he's like, I'm not supposed to be here. I mean, I'm not a conservative.
He's in a standing desk outside the sunroof.
I would
Just
have.
typing.
What's it called? The athletic.
Director?
Yeah, the athletic director would be Aaron Rodgers.
That's good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Austin, you got anyone?
Professor of Religious Studies, Mel Gibson.
Oh,
there we go.
I like that. And also with you.
Yeah, you've
And
got to
with
be
your
the TA.
Wait, Eamon, any famous conservative Irish people that you want to put on there? In charge of potatoes.
I feel like all
Can you
Irish
explain-
people
I
are
don't
conservative.
get that one. Can you explain it?
Well, potatoes are a very important carbohydrate when you're in college
Yeah.
in order for you to grow.
I don't know
have-
if I ate a lot of potatoes in college.
Well, it's in a lot of different things. Bread.
Yeah. Only if you buy potato bread. Otherwise, it's just regular bread.
French fries. Somebody needs to be the director of potatoes at this college.
I'll consider it.
Is there any Irish conservatives we could have?
I don't see the connection. Why an
Larry
Irish guy?
Bird.
Well, let me explain. If there was a rice department, we would put someone who was Persian in charge.
Damn, this is great improv
'Cause
of
we're-
where
we're
he tried to
excellent
rib you a little bit and you just go
At making rice.
no but.
Some of the best rice is Persian rice.
Good improv. No but.
Aben's the best in improv scenes because people pitch him something and he goes, I don't get it.
I don't
And then makes-
understand.
Hey,
you explain
Eamon,
it.
great job on yes anding.
I'm trying to get him to say something racist, guys. Come on.
I've already said enough racist things on this podcast.
You can't say racist things about Irish people. That's not even real.
That'll happen 5 times this podcast.
It's not. I can say that.
What do you mean?
One of us. One of us.
How many presidents have been of Irish descent? Because by now, the world would be somewhat of a melting pot, right? For
Well-
Caucasian males who've been presidents.
Yeah.
What was Donald Trump? Like, what nationality was he?
I think he was like Hungarian.
Really?
Yeah.
Or wasn't that his wife? Didn't he import her?
No, well, because like the Trump surname was they changed it at Ellis Island or something. It used to be Drumpf.
Oh,
And it came
okay.
from, one of those. Yeah.
Damn, how do you know that?
Because people made fun of Trump online by calling him Drumpf.
Last week tonight.
That's where that's from.
Yeah. Well, okay, so Irish American presidents.
Liberals are so fucking pathetic with like the way they try to make fun of them.
Yeah.
Who,
It's
Trump?
like,
They
yeah,
ruined it. They ruined everything. Late night, everything.
Like,
It was-
Confetti.
we can't write another joke. I mean, come on. I mean, I
Well,
can't.
You know
but-
what hurts the man's feelings? Talk about how he has a small penis and small hands.
Yeah.
It's like, go for him. You know that he will. If you want to defeat Trump, you got to play ball.
They made him
You
the
gotta
most
say
popular
mean
president
shit.
in the history of America, but just by talking about him 24/7.
He's the most
Oh, yeah.
popular president on this podcast.
Who's bigger than the Kardashians? Nobody besides Donald Trump.
Okay.
Roseanne.
Yes. So it would go Roseanne.
Yeah, she did have a huge comeback for the show,
Yeah.
and then they let her go.
Oh, we're not talking about physically.
No, Roseanne's not as big as she used to be.
Come on, man.
She's lost a lot of weight.
I was trying to think of a fat person, and the only person I wanted to make fun of was Roseanne.
If you
I
get
mean,
in
this is
trouble
we,
for this,
we don't
just
make
say
fun
you
of
took
fat people on
Ambien.
this show. We're not a fat shaming show. We embrace it.
Irish
No.
American presidents.
Are there any?
Harding?
Oh, there's quite a few.
Yeah, Harding, Truman, John F. Kennedy,
Nixie,
Richard Nixon, Jimmy
Carter, fuck the Iranians, worst
Ronald
president in
Reagan.
history.
Ronald Reagan, H.W.
Carter?
Bush,
No.
W, and Bill Clinton.
Wait, read the part next to Bill Clinton.
He claims Irish ancestry, though this is disputed.
That's so funny. That's what a man.
I think
Reagan.
they left one off though.
George W.
Yeah,
GW.
he's on there, but they're forgetting President Flarfy.
Did you ever watch the GW movie that Oliver Stone made?
I thought he was having a seizure.
I think they're doing
Does he need
the
help?
they're doing their acting again.
Oh, okay.
Dude, Austin's creeping me out today.
It was kind of lame. Well, is it because he's sexually filming us?
He's been like he's treating this like a porn set. Like he's been sexually filming, playing with lights.
What? Is this better than the way we normally do it? Yeah, it seems worse.
So, did you forget something and you don't want to tell us? Why don't you tell us
did.
what you fucking forgot? I mean, the amount of shit I've bought and this dumbass can't get it together.
And
What'd you forget?
I haven't bought anything, but
Tell us what you forgot.
it also makes me mad. I'm like, God damn it, Austin.
No. My money is your money.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
That's what I've been saying about Bader as well.
Yes. What did you forget, Austin? How many cameras did you forget, and how many stands
Oh,
for
we
the cameras
only
did you
have
forget?
2 cameras. Oh, because you guys, did you leave? Okay, tell me this. Did you leave the camera at your guys' podcast setup?
Did you leave it at the Laugh Factory?
Did you leave it at
So
a place?
what did you do with the rest of the cameras?
How do you
Tell
think we
us.
afforded the new lights?
Less cameras, more lights.
Where are the rest of the cameras, and where are the camera stands?
Yeah.
So what do you think you did? Okay. Why did we do that?
What's this thing though? It's like a gear shifter to wow.
This
that's
is what
gonna
he
be a
has to
great
use
angle.
because he brought the wrong equipment.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's. Should we get to something?
Yeah.
time for this.
Should we do
Welcome
this?
to the Baubak Podcast, everybody.
Okay.
We never did an intro.
We never
so-
did. Oh, welcome to the podcast. My name is Kyle Scanlon. This is my host of many
Underlying
sexual diseases.
conditions.
Oh, okay. Baubak Bader. Everybody put your hands together for little Baubak Bader. Yes. Baubak, you look beautiful today.
It's
Always
time for the news with Baubak and Kyle. Here's your hosts, Baubak and Kyle.
For the first time ever, no British fans were arrested at the World Cup. Yeah, congratulations, Brits. You've finally done it. You've not embarrassed yourselves during the world's boringest sport.
You think it's more boring than baseball? Soccer? I don't.
Pretty close. I understand the rules of baseball, and that's helpful for my argument. I don't understand the rules of soccer.
I agree.
There's more happening with soccer, but it's less fun. Like they're running around, but nothing's actually happening. Whereas baseball, there's just a bunch of breaks.
Yeah.
I've never been to a live soccer like World Cup type game. Eamon, have you?
I've never been to a World Cup game, but I've seen professional soccer several times.
Well,
Yeah?
hey, let's not brag.
What?
Well, I
Let's
just
not
know
brag.
he's
Not all of us
he's-
are rich.
he would be the person who's seen it. So you like soccer better than baseball?
Yeah, probably because I'm more familiar with soccer than I am baseball. But
Okay.
I like them both. Yeah.
So we're a little opposites. They say opposites attract. Do you think that's true with us?
Yeah. I think
Do you feel horny right now?
always.
Love this kid.
Me too. He's a good one.
I feel like that atmosphere is fucking fun though, dude. The World Cup, like
Oh,
people
for
going
sure.
crazy.
Crazy.
Like if we're in the thick of it, I think we'd have a blast.
I used to make fun of soccer the same way that I, regrettably probably made fun of the WNBA a lot. And now it's just like a thing where it's just like I just don't I was just stupid and probably wrong. But soccer seems fun if you know what's going on. It is crazy. So the reason they didn't have any arrests is because there was no alcohol, though, right? Because they were doing it in that.
Yeah, they're in Qatar. So
In
you really think this would be
communist
fun,
Qatar?
Bader?
I
Going to
would not
Qatar
fucking go to Qatar.
and not drinking.
I mean, imagine going to
No.
a sporting event and not drinking. I went to the Bulls game last night and I had like 7 beers. It was great.
Dude, shut up, really?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
You spent like $250 on them.
No, it's like they're like $10.50 for a big beer.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was all right. I had one every quarter.
I don't know anything
Little
about
before, a little after. It was fun.
I don't know anything about Qatar besides I know it's a very wealthy country and small,
Yeah.
and it has like a high concentration of wealth for like everywhere in the Middle East. But yeah, that would suck.
I never
The
finished.
idea-
I never finished the article, but
I didn't.
the
read
one
any
thing I do know
articles.
about Qatar is that they, for some reason, I didn't finish the article, but they were able to get really, really cheap help to get ready for this World Cup.
like children.
He didn't finish reading the article.
I didn't finish reading it. I didn't finish reading. Did they do anything wrong? I didn't. I didn't hit continue reading this.
I like that this article on USA Today, the person who wrote this is very pretentious because they said the first World Cup with no British arrests is also the first World Cup without free-flowing alcohol. This one is probably a good example of Occam's razor, and then gave a link for everyone who doesn't know what Occam's razor is.
What a butthole.
Please tell us what it is.
It takes you to Wikipedia.
It's like Gillette's razor. It's just a different brand.
Occam's razor is the principle of parsimony, or the law of parsimony, that problem-solving principle that entities should not be multiplied beyond necessity. The person who wrote this article can fuck off.
Yeah. I've almost fallen asleep out of boredom of just hearing what that is.
Yeah.
I was still waiting for it to be like a razor commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, that Gillette commercial?
Hey, whatever happened to Dollar Shave Club? You guys remember that?
Yeah, they're still around.
I think they had a huge exit.
Now it's $1.25.
Yeah,
Shave Club.
$2.
Yeah.
$2 Shave Club.
Dollar Shave Club is $6 Shave
It's
Club.
a $4 Shave Club. Come on in. We have half a razor. Yeah, would you go? So they can only so alcohol is typically only available in Qatar at licensed hotel bars and restaurants. For the World Cup, the country made an exception to allow booze at the official fan fest and inside the perimeter of stadiums. Oh, so they did have alcohol at the stadium.
No,
But
but before
during
and
the
after
game.
games
Outside
outside the
after
stadium.
game.
So you got to go to a special tent before the game and after the game.
Dude,
And
there
it-
is nothing in this world that makes me more angry than whenever I go to like a street festival and I have to like go to the line for tickets and then go to another line for alcohol. And it's like there is gray in my beard. Let me fucking drink.
On
in
top
one
of
is
that,
line.
a pint of beer at the World Cup was $27.50.
What?
Some it was ridiculous.
Fuck Qatar.
They should have
Fuck the World
got
Cup.
Qatar should have got some of the guys they had build the place up for World Cup to work for them at the World Cup. That way they didn't have to charge so much for beers.
Qatar should never be allowed to host anything again.
No.
Yeah, the World Cup next year should be in Iran.
Is it next year? They do it every year?
I think it's
No,
every.
it's every 4 year.
Every
it's
8
every-
years, right?
I think it's every 20 years.
Soccer boy, how many?
It's 4 years.
Yeah, the World Cup's every 4 years.
Lord,
Oh,
No
okay.
one believe. I said it 8 times.
The next one's in North
I
America.
don't believe
It's
you,
USA,
dude.
Canada, Mexico.
Yeah, Cincinnati put in a bid. They could host one of the games there.
You're bisexual now. You don't know the rules of soccer.
I feel like most bisexuals do know
I
the
feel
rules
like that
of
would make
soccer.
them more
Yeah.
likely to know
Don't
the
you
rules of
dare
soccer.
turn on me. I thought we had something. We were
Straight
in
people watch
love.
soccer? What?
I feel a distance growing
Jesus.
between us. You got to come back.
I want to come back.
You
but
guys
the
could be like
microphone's
second
not on.
cousins.
We
Hey,
are
guys,
second cousins.
Listen to this. It's gonna be awesome on the pod.
I hate this kid so much. I don't know what's wrong with him today.
So it's played every 4 years, huh? Do they
Yeah.
play soccer in between that, or do they just take a break for
Yeah,
like
they do. They do all the other like continental tournaments, and they do like friendlies and qualifiers.
MLS? Is that every year?
Well, that's like if the NFL kept going, but every 4 years they had a mega world NFL. Like everybody from.
Dude, we would fucking destroy people.
Yeah, that's why they
in
don't do
real
it.
football.
There is an
We
American
would
football
fuck
World
people
Cup,
up.
and it's like an amateur league thing.
okay.
And like for the longest time, the USA was not allowed to compete. And then as soon as they did, we won every year since.
It's an
Damn.
amateur American football.
Yeah, the American Football World Cup.
You
what
gotta
I-
go to that, dude.
You know what I watched the other
Look
day?
it up.
I watched that Redeem Team documentary about the 08 Olympic team. That like, because the United States used to just dominate basketball, and then they lost like 04 or something like that. But it was a bunch of the players didn't want to go because they thought they were gonna get like, it was like right after 9/11, you know. So like people were like, I don't want to. And like George Bush had like invaded Iraq and shit. He was right about Iraq, and does that make you mad?
No, I'm not Iraqi.
That
You're-
would be a good
You are racist.
a good movie on the Rocky franchise.
Iraqi
Iraq-
Balboa.
Yeah, Iraqi.
Iraqi Balboa.
Yeah, it's George
What would
Bush
Adrian's
versus.
name be?
Well, it's just a mixture between Rambo and Rocky at that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In RoboCop, but that's only in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to show my math. Thank you.
Next article.
Wow.
I'm bored.
I'm
Mad.
bored. Christopher Nolan. You know this guy?
Batman.
There's Batman.
He is Batman. Yes, correct.
Did he direct Batman or was he,
He directed
Batman?
3 of them. Yeah.
So he did Dark Knight. I read that one where he like flips a truck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he did the one before that and the one after that.
Yeah.
Which one's the one before that?
Batman Begins.
Heath Ledger?
Batman Begins. Dark Knight is Heath Ledger.
And then The Dark Knight Rises.
It's the same 3 trilogies.
Dark Knight Rises is the one
The
with
third one.
Joaquin Phoenix.
No, that's Joker. The movie Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was right before Joker.
Damn. You know what I love is
No.
having my finger on the pulse of American culture.
Yeah.
and then people are like, yeah, but do you know anything about soccer? And I'm like, soccer's for idiots. You got to know stuff like me.
Well,
I'm fucking
for
smart as
bisexuals.
hell.
out of the 2 hosts of the podcast, you're still the more relatable one.
Yeah, I'm the everyman.
Guy dressed in gray head to toe.
Yeah,
And his fucking long johns coming in here.
I like it.
The guy from Morocco.
Yeah, fucking the Madagascarian here, dude.
It's a Lululemon jumpsuit.
It's cute.
Is it really?
I have a pair of Lululemon pants. They're the most comfortable pants I own.
Yeah. Do you have any men's pants?
God. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What the fuck, guys?
Wait, did he actually recreate like an atomic bomb for this?
Yeah, dude. He blew up a 747 at one point.
Yeah, but was it with actual like nuclear?
See, that's what we're trying to figure out. I don't
We
think.
don't know.
Because it seems like
It
super
couldn't have been.
like the State Department would call and be like,
Don't
you
you
can't
need
do
like
this.
an act of Congress to set off a nuke? Like,
Well,
that's crazy.
in this Congress, who knows?
I feel like I've seen some of my friends on 4th of July, like after, like the 27th Bush Light, like kind of come up with some good kind of nuclear bombs with cherry bombs. It's been pretty cool.
How far would you guys drive to get fireworks?
15 miles.
Oh, that's not far.
No, yeah. I think it's just like, aren't fireworks just banned in Chicago? They're fine everywhere else?
Illinois.
Oh, it's
Pretty sure it's
Illinois.
the whole state.
Yeah, it's the whole state. We'd go to Indiana.
I guess we'd go to Indiana then.
And we loved like lighting off the M80s and the quarter sticks were the big things.
Yeah.
And we throw them in the creek.
Yeah, those
And
are
that was
fun.
awesome. And they blew up underwater.
And you
Yeah, all
just
those
destroy the
crayfish
fish and the whole habitat that's surviving there.
There's a creek that probably had shit and piss water from the surrounding middle class houses.
Yeah.
So I loved throwing bombs in it. Yes.
All right, fine. Andrew Jackson worked on this movie?
Yep.
That's crazy, dude. How'd they get him?
here's the thing.
He can get anybody.
Why?
They
If we
recreated
have
Jackson.
the AI, this is why Hollywood gives people too much money. Because if you have the capabilities for AI where the naked eye watching the film can't even tell if it's AI or not, this is where the film creator gets off on saying, I blew up a 747 today.
Yeah.
And he's just driving to his house in Calabasas and he's like calling. He's like, hey, well, we don't, okay, well, we could do this for $40 million less. It's way less dangerous. And Austin can just do it on his computer. No. We got to do the real stuff.
No,
I need to
let's do it
smell
for
the
real.
smoke
Yeah.
from the trailer while I'm slapping my
Yeah,
slinky.
what kind of damage are we doing to the world? Like, what kind of pollution are we
I don't think they did
doing?
nuclear stuff. I think they just recreate the explosion.
Yeah, but
it
still.
didn't have to be nuclear.
That can't be good for
No.
Like if
Well,
I
mean,
if,
no, but it's better than
if I'm
nuclear
told to drive a
particles.
fucking bike because my little Honda Civic gives off too much pollution, and then people do this, that's like this is the kind of stuff that makes me want to take a gun into the Batman theater.
It isn't
Be
partially.
like, is Christopher Nolan in here? Is Christopher Nolan in here?
You're gonna look.
Is he in here? Can I have some of your popcorn? Is Christopher Nolan in here?
I don't think you're getting invited to the premiere. I think you're gonna be on the list.
Oh my.
They kind of look like mushrooms.
I can't believe you just said you want to take a gun into the Batman theater in Colorado.
I didn't say
You didn't say Colorado. You're at that part. And his hair is dyed orange.
First of all, I would never. Second of all,
I know
was
I
just-
hate Colorado.
I was just JKing. I was just doing a little,
Doing a
just
little
kidding.
JFK. You know?
So
Yeah, just a little JFKing.
You're about to JFK for on Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
I
I blow someone's head out. I'm like, I'm just JFKing.
Yeah.
I'm just
That's a
fucking
new trend.
kidding.
I'm just fucking kidding.
So I went to a Stable Diffusion as a text-to-image AI generator, and I typed in nuclear bomb, and this is what I got.
I'm
Cute.
typing that in.
Yeah. So I
Kinda
feel like
scary.
Christopher Nolan, he probably could have done this.
Do you guys think that we'll get blown up at some point? Like a nuclear bomb?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like North Korea is going to come for us one day.
Yeah.
Now that we ain't got the man with the sauce in the building.
I'm laughing because there's nothing that we ever say on here that could ever make it on the internet. There's we're like pussy, dick, cum, nuclear bomb, assassinations, anti-vaxxers, the president's gay. Like it's just like everything.
Yeah.
Like there's a lady who because I think there's people who actually run the internet. Like I think there's like
Yeah.
I think there's like the internet FBI and they're just like they're on the screen just like the Minority Report movie with Tom Cruise and they're like, oh, you got to look at this fucking dummy. Look at this.
Yeah. We
this-
should rename our podcast to Minority Report and just
Yeah.
report minorities.
For beta, it's just called The Report.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think we can add conspiracy theories to that list of things on the podcast.
Yeah.
Really? What else? What?
Dude, that would be funny if you call ICE on your friends who are like third generation. They were born here.
Yeah.
They're not even DACA members.
I
Like
guarantee that's happened.
and that's just us. So we're like the Ashton Kushers and like the pranking people. We're in a van and we're watching ICE pull up.
Go!
It's a hidden camera show where you call ICE on people.
Fucking guys
See
like
their
No.
families and lives get ruined.
I've been here
And
for
you guys are dying
65
laughing.
years, please.
guys got like a southern accent. Like, why y'all coming in here? We're like, get down.
We get a gun. We do hit him over the head with a gun.
Yeah.
There's nothing funnier than a brown guy with a southern accent. You're so confused.
It really does take me
Like
by
if my
surprise.
dad's like, y'all hungry? You're like,
yeah,
what?
I'm like, ooh, what? Y'all want some gator meat?
Can you imagine walking into like a liquor store that a Persian guy owns and he's like, you would think he'd be like, hey, how are you? And you're like, he's like, what you gonna get?
Yeah. He's like, my friend. Why do you guys do that? Why does everyone say my friend?
That's Indians.
Oh. Whatever. Why do you guys do that?
It's probably a way to gain trust.
Is it though? It feels like it's like one of those things whenever people said like cussing makes you seem more confident, and then everybody was like, I don't give a fucking shit whenever you're in my business.
Why do some Mexicans say homes?
Holmes? I don't know that Mexicans do.
Like Sherlock Holmes or what?
No, like homes. Like what's up, Holmes?
like
S.A.
S.A.
Homes. They say homes. Or they build homes.
The guy from 311's name is S.A.
Yeah, they're
Martinez.
just asking for housing, Vader. You fucking asshole.
This might be our first scrapped podcast.
Yeah, they build them.
No.
There's not a lot to put out. I gotta be
lot of good
honest.
stuff in
This will
here.
be a very Minority Report podcast. By Minority,
Who
it'll be
cares?
11 minutes long.
Let's try to get all our strikes on YouTube at once. Hey, no whispering.
Oh God, the Second City Goof Troop just showed up.
Yeah. Friends don't make secrets, and secrets don't make friends, guys.
Wait.
Are you guys doing that
Oh,
break thing again?
yeah.
Because the last time you guys
No.
did that, we literally had our best part of the podcast.
You thought so?
Without you guys.
Did you watch it back?
No, just not that part. There's the clip. The clip did well.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. No, Nick, you're thinking too hard. Think more narrow.
Right. No, I think
more
this will
narrow.
actually be like the first podcast that we actually release because we faked the other releases.
That would be kind of fun if this was like the Truman Show.
And
Like we just
make it
thought we had a
seem-
podcast.
Yeah.
We start wearing like
It's Total Recall.
yeah.
Kyle XY.
Damn, should we do a Christmas episode next week?
We are.
Let's do it.
We're gonna do
What
it
are you
at.
gonna? I kind of want to wear a tracksuit now that you're dressed like
Well,
this.
this will be a holiday pop-up. So if you want to dress like a Santa hat or something,
Not really interested in that, but I would wear.
we'll be by like a
tracksuit.
tree and lights, and then we're gonna do.
Well, us and the cameras.
Or
that
you
left
could just
behind.
put in your
What's that
2-hour
say about
notice now if
cookies?
you want.
No, I'm on a different website.
Okay. What are we looking
I
at?
got to pull something up real quick.
Oh, here we go.
Can we talk during this part?
Yeah, I'm just trying to hear something real quick. Okay, yeah. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. You ready? Yeah, aim and get that. Ready? All right, everybody, it's time for Kyle's Clip of the Week, the segment of the podcast where we set up a green screen behind Kyle and he has 90 seconds to say anything he wants and we'll clip it and put it on his Instagram.
Oh.
Alrighty, Kyle's Clip of the Week, and go.
Can I have a topic? No. Should I look at the camera?
Yeah.
You know what I don't like doing? Looking at the camera. I feel like it's too personal. And you stand really weird. You have a wide stance. You've slowly pulled up your pants during this whole entire thing. Just like the bottom parts, though, which you have short socks on. I saw a guy wearing shorts today. 25 degrees out. Do you guys want to guess if he was fat? He wasn't. You're racist.
This has been Kyle's Clip of the Week.
I knew I'd get there eventually. I just needed a minute.
Yeah. I think that was good. Yeah. I think that was good. We'll do this. We'll do it next week as well. How you guys doing?
What happened?
Did you guys get that? That was pretty cool.
We only have one camera, so it
That's
caught
footy.
It, yeah.
That's footy.
Dude,
That's how I play footy.
I still no one has told me why we don't have all our cameras.
All right, let's get to this. Let's get to the NPR or no, the Olive Garden one. Yeah.
Yeah.
News. Do you want to read this one?
No, go ahead.
If your dog died, you need to bring him in and prove it to us. Olive Garden parts ways with manager over time off rules. So this guy didn't miss work for like 12 years.
Sounds like Bader.
This is, yeah, I genuinely like think it's like, dude, you work at a fucking Olive Garden.
The best is the
Take
advantage.
this energy anywhere else. Go open your own business. Let these people it's insane.
Wait, this is the best. It shows an Olive Garden manager telling employees that if they needed to take time off,
Yeah.
they might as well go look for another job. I love this guy, dude.
Of course
He is so good. He's like, hey, Bobby, you've been taking off too many days.
Yeah,
and
you're
guess what?
you're
All right,
17.
team meeting. Everybody get here around the breadsticks.
You're 17 and you make $42 a day. Why do you keep taking off of work?
Here's the new rules. I don't care if your grandma died, if your dog died, if your cat died, if your bird died.
This
You
is
need to bring
literally
the
what
body.
he's saying, though.
Bring the body in and show
He
us.
said our call-offs are occurring at a staggering
Sir.
rate. From now on, if you call off, you might as well go look for another job. We are no longer tolerating any excuse for calling off. If you're sick, you need to come in and prove it to us. I had a job that was that way. If your dog died, you need to bring him in and prove it to us. Had a
The
job that
manager
was
wrote.
also.
He didn't even say this. He wrote this. This is on paper.
But dude, I
know.
He
love
wrote
this
this
guy.
as evidence.
Look at what he sent them in a company email. Do you know in my 11 and a half years at Darden how many days I called off? 0. 0. Healthy as a motherfucking horse, and I have unlimited breadsticks every day. I don't give a fuck what you guys have to say. I got in a wreck literally on my way one time. I drove over the turtle. I didn't stop to make sure the turtle was okay. I drove over it. I scraped the turtle into my hand, put it in my pocket, took it to the chef, and we had a new dip that night. Because I make money for Darden. And that is how you make successful things in the Darden restaurants.
Yeah.
My car was totaled one time. Do you know what I did? I got out. I was bleeding. I blamed the other guy when the police came, and I said, I got to go to work. You clean this shit up.
I gotta go give people breadsticks. It is fucking crazy that he's like, I got in a wreck literally on my way to work one time. Airbags went off and my car was totaled, but you know what? I was to work on time. You know how long it takes? Like, let's say you get in a wreck. You total out your car. Think of how long, what was that? At least an hour probably before the cops get there. You fill out an accident report.
How
you,
early does he go
they
to
take your
work?
car. Exactly. What kind of a fucking dweeb is going into work an hour and a half early? How did you get there on time?
I think he crashed and then like crawled out of the window and just hobbled on his way.
I
to
have
Olive
to
Garden.
serve people.
It was in the parking lot.
Dude, we got to get this guy on the pod.
Yeah.
Because he's for sure let go. So
I mean,
we have to interview
yeah.
him.
Well, they did let him go. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was their statement after they let him go. We strive to provide a caring and respectful work environment for our team members. This message is not aligned with our company values. We can confirm we have parted ways with this manager. Do you know that the actual Darden CEO probably took this guy to lunch and he's like, I like your balls, kid.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you around. You've been with us for 12 years. You've been handling the Boise, Idaho store like a champ. But I'm going to have to let you go.
I
And
bet
Janet and PR has to let you go. But you got a job at my house. My kids are lazy as fuck, and I need you to come in there and shape them up. And I'm going to give you $41,000 plus 2 sick days.
Hold on, 37,000.
But don't use them.
He's going to be like, boss, you're giving me $6,000 more than what I was getting the last 11 years.
True. I mean, this is why you don't go to like. This is why you go like die on a cross for a company that you work for, is because you're like, this dude didn't take a single day off in 12 years, and then he just got fired, and then he probably doesn't get any back pay, probably doesn't get any like.
Probably loses
no
discount.
early retirement.
Doesn't get half off at Olive Gardens anymore.
No, apps are full price. It's when the world, when you're there for the world, and then Olive Garden turns its back on you.
Do you know what this guy's day's like? You're super
Sad.
hungry. You sit down and you think the fettuccine Alfredo's coming, and it's ice cold when you start eating it.
Oh,
And that's what his day's like.
that used to happen to me all the time when I was in college. I get the frozen ones.
Yeah.
And
you
then-
didn't microwave it long enough?
I didn't microwave it long enough because it's plastic, so you're a race against time.
Mhm.
You're like, I want this to be warm, but I also probably shouldn't be heating up this plastic in the microwave.
Yeah, that's when McDonald's had that big thing of styrofoam. They had to stop serving stuff in styrofoam
Oh, yeah.
because the chemicals from the styrofoam.
It's
bad enough
I
to
got a fucking water in a styrofoam cup the other day. It like stayed cold like a Yeti.
Yeah, styrofoam
Maybe
is a
styrofoam's the
powerful.
best,
I think maybe we should bring styrofoam back.
Yeah, it's a super powerful, cancerous way to carry your stuff.
Yeah.
That and bottles, plastic.
Oh.
And cans.
And cans?
And
I
cans,
know
really?
a guy
And
that
glass.
drinks so much beer that he got some weird disease from all the aluminum in his body.
No way, really?
It's called beat
What is
his
that called?
wife.
It's called He Beat His Wife.
Damn, you really liked that one.
Yeah.
You liked it so much you could hardly get out of like.
Yeah.
Will you look it up and what it is when you like have too much aluminum from drinking too many cans? He just switched to bottles, and then he beat his wife with the bottles.
Much more effective.
Drinking too much water. That's never been your
Drinking too much aluminum.
Yeah. Is it safe to drink aluminum? It's safe. Very safe. What?
Just pure
I
aluminum.
feel like that's
according to science, data, and industry leaders. I feel like the Pepsi brothers.
Yeah.
The truth is that it's safe to drink from aluminum, it says. You may have heard myths about overexposure to aluminum and whether it's linked to things like Alzheimer's or autism.
Wait, so you think that story I heard when I was 12 years old is a lie?
I think so.
What
Dude,
the
they pulled a Santa on
fuck?
you.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm pissed.
Got gaslit.
Our bodies absorb less
Yeah, I've
than
been
1%
gaslit.
of the aluminum in our food or drink, and 95% of this is cleared within 24 hours.
So we can eat like aluminum bars?
Yeah.
Can I eat tinfoil?
So that guy just beat his wife for no reason.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
I think he was just going to.
Well,
anyway.
she's probably talking back.
We make a lot of women beating jokes too. That's another thing. We should
Yeah.
add to our list.
The key is jokes.
jokes. They're all jokes. We have to talk about what Baubak posted in the chat on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh,
His he posted his order because you met a special little friend on Saturday, and then you're a little drunk. And if you know anything about Baubak, it's whenever he has 1 drink, 2 drinks, 3 drinks, 4 drinks. Ooh, that boy's
it's
gonna
3 drinks that kills.
that boy's gonna order some food. Can we just go through what you got? Do you have it up, or should I pull up the picture?
Yeah, I've got it right here.
And this is a
Good God.
order from what? From what app, Bader?
Well,
We don't need a sponsor or anything. Unless
it was from 2 separate apps
2 separate apps.
because I was worried that in my
I didn't know that. That's so much worse.
in my drunken stupor, I was worried that one was going to take too long, so I had them kind of race against each other.
Even
See,
though it
that's
was
why
from
I
the
asked.
same restaurant and they had this produced.
Yeah, so I had
Produce
2
this
separate
food.
orders.
The
There's a
things
reason I
you
asked that,
do
'cause that's
with
one of his
disposable
jokes.
income make me want to blow my brains out.
It's
But also, I'm like, yeah, I get it.
it was never I was never concerned about the price. It was more so the concerning part was the sheer amount of food.
Yeah.
When I'm that intoxicated, it's a good way for me to choke or die.
Yeah. I've done both those things.
But so a lot of it
let's-
was left over.
let's
So I had
work-
to continuously warm it up throughout my Sunday while losing all my NFL bets and
boy,
eating over and over again.
I fucking emptied out my FanDuel account this weekend.
Hey, Kyle, you want to know something funny?
What?
So on Sunday, I was out hanging out with people, and then I got a text from him, and it was like a very aggressive text. He's like, "We need to do this. We need to do that." And then I waited, and I like texted him, but then I was like, "Something's wrong today. Something happened." An hour later, he went, "I lost all my bets," and I went, "There it is." That's what's wrong with
It's
him.
never
And
you. He's
and
just
then
mad
he's eating
about
Wendy's
something.
too.
Yeah. Well,
and I was angry because of the amount I was eating.
Yeah.
well, what would you be mad about? Here's your order. Ready? I'm gonna try to say it all in one breath. I don't know if I can.
Say it like an auctioneer if you can.
Junior bacon cheeseburger, 10-piece spicy chicken McNuggets, spicy chicken sandwich combo, which means fries, drink. Dave's double, 10-piece crispy chicken McNuggets, double stack, Italian mozzarella cheeseburger, single.
Oh,
I
it
didn't
was
even
only
know
a
that that was
single.
thing.
It wasn't a double.
I like that you were like, yeah, I don't want to get a double. That
He
would be
wasn't
fat.
overeating, yeah.
That would be fat if I did that. A junior bacon deluxe. Again, you really you can tell this is your second one, and then in the third, and then the next one you were like, fuck it, and you just got a Baconator, and then you got another 10-piece of spicy chicken nuggets,
And then another bacon.
another Baconator.
There was a gap. He's like, "You know what I need? I need another Baconator." He went back.
Holy shit, dude!
Which drink did you get with the combo?
It's a diet Sprite.
Exactly. I'm glad it was diet.
They had the Diet Sprite.
That's how you know you're still on track.
They got a Sprite Zero. What a
All right,
fucking loser.
I'm gonna name the food. You tell me how much of it you ate. Junior bacon cheeseburger,
The whole thing.
10-piece spicy chicken nuggets.
The first one.
So am I responding for that night or the next day?
Oh, we're saying just all together.
Okay, and
Uh,
so that would be basically in 24 hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
I ate it.
Spicy chicken combo.
No.
You threw it
You
away?
didn't eat it at all?
Threw the fries out. So what I do when I'm intoxicated is sometimes I will bite it. Like I'll have like 3, and then I'll throw it in the trash because I'm mad at myself knowing this is bad. Like bad boy. So and then I'll be like, bad boy. And sometimes if I'm drunk enough, I hide all the evidence. So the kitchen's like spotless, everything's super clean, and it's already thrown in the trash chute.
I like to take
Because I don't
want
want to reheat. I don't want to eat it again the next day.
So he spends
This
spends extra money so he can throw some of it away and feel good about it.
Yeah.
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 It's what people
I
who
knew
are
a girl that
addicts-
would order.
this
They
is-
would
this is
order.
a-
She'd want to eat a pizza, and she would eat one piece of pizza. She'd order a whole pizza, and then she'd eat one piece of pizza, and then she'd throw the rest away.
As there's homeless people outside of his building going, please,
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 anything, anything you have.
It's 32 degrees
Any
tonight.
spicy combo sandwich you have that has 3 bites out of it, I'll take. We got to finish. Dave's double.
I ate it.
The second order of spicy chicken nuggets.
I ate it.
What about the order of the crispy chicken nuggets?
Yeah, the next day, everything was heated up.
So did you follow what I told you to with the chicken nuggets? How to fix them?
Well, I would have, but I had already ate them.
I love that answer. Did you eat the double stack?
Around 3 p.m. after my 4th bet.
He knows exactly. He's got a
Amazing.
fucking itinerary.
Yeah. This is like a beautiful mind if it was just wasted on a guy that loves Wendy's.
He's catering his bankruptcy.
Yeah. Italian mozzarella cheeseburger. Did you eat it?
About 6 p.m. After we lost the 325 games.
Yeah. Did you put money on the Vikings? I put a lot of money on Vikings. Junior bacon cheeseburger deluxe. Did you eat it?
Yes. 7:30 in the morning.
That is a horrible way to start your
Crack
day.
ass of Don. He's like, give me that cheeseburger.
What about the Baconator?
8.5 is just didn't do it for me.
Not good.
So that's not a good sign for the second bacon.
No.
kind of spoiling the ending of the second Baconator. Did you eat the final? So you got 30 nuggets. Boy, I don't even know if I can count all these. The amount of sandwiches and nuggets you had.
What?
It's really wild.
Hey, 2 of them are juniors and 1 of them's a single.
He had 8 sandwiches, 30 nuggets.
I think what we should do is
It's a freaking weekend, baby.
I think what we should do is we should save this order
Yeah.
and sometime in the winter
It's the
we
winter
should
now.
the winter's going to last 6 months. We live in
Yeah,
Chicago.
that's true.
We should get the order. I'll order it. You order it. We have 3 drinks prior, and we have to see who can finish.
Can I
their
smoke weed
order.
instead of drinking?
Sure.
I thought
right.
you were gonna ask. I thought you were gonna say that we should order all of this and all 5 of us see if we can finish it.
No, but he wants to do that.
All 5 of us would be way too easy.
I
for us to
genuinely
finish it.
think I can what's so funny is I'm so disgusting that when I saw this, I was like, first of all, I was like crying laughing. I was like I was in my kitchen, just like crying laughing to myself with headphones on, like just looking at my screen, just being like, like just what a wow.
The fact that there were
Wow.
2 orders was the thing that made me laugh.
Yeah.
2 separate orders.
I can't believe I missed it this whole time. I didn't know what you guys were talking about. I just saw
Man.
your pizza order, and I was like,
Well, you're
Well,
too
that
busy
was-
deciding why I was so upset.
Yeah, you were too busy gaslighting Bader.
Too busy being a little bitch.
He
He was like, I can't have Bader upset right now. I have 3 lights in the cart.
yeah.
I gotta check out.
I mean,
He's got to be in a good
yeah.
mood.
Wait till next week when we do use 1 camera. We're a single camera show after having 13 cameras.
amazing.
Next week we're gonna film on my phone.
Yeah, we're gonna film with a fucking iPhone. And that is,
The news.
this has been
the reverse news. The Baubak Podcast.
Tell your parents you love them and we love you. Subscribe, like, share. Get excited for our holiday episode
Yeah.
coming from an undisclosed location where Santa will be there. Hide that
Really?
elf for your kid.
Santa's gonna be there.
I already saw Santa today.
We already
I don't
talked
give
to
a
him.
shit.
Okay.
Ride that reindeer.
Santa was on the
Ride your
train.
husband before he divorces you. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy New Year.
Feliz Navidad.
We'll see you guys soon.
What
And
else?
please, if you want to be a video intern or do AV, please let me know because I'm looking to replace our people.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
To those who celebrate, and happy holidays to those who are scared to celebrate also.